Good afternoon, Sava here from Football Heritage TV. Hope you are all well. Hope you are well. This afternoon, I want to talk about two players that are in the news. One we are linked with, one we are not, but I would love for him to return. We are going to talk about Conor Gallagher from Chelsea and Carl Walker, formerly of Spurs and now obviously at Manchester City. Let's start with Conor Gallagher, as there are lots of reports saying that Spurs have contacted Chelsea over their interest. Obviously, no bid has been put in yet, but talking about their interest for this player. Now, this is another one. I feel like I say this about every single player that we are linked to. Sorry, I've got lots of Stewie hairs on me. Everyone that we're linked to, it's divisive. Some players some fans, really want Gallagher. Some really, really don't. Let's have a look at some of the pros and cons. The pros are that he's relatively young at the age of 23. Not really, really young, but he's 23 years of age. He's been at a big club. He's had some wonderful loan spells at the likes of Crystal Palace, the likes of West Bromwich Albion. He's a very high octane, high energy, pressing midfielder with a fabulous engine. Now, with that does come some yellow cards, some carelessness, some overzealousness, some over eagerness, but he does work very, very hard. And if Postecoglou wants a pressing type of team, then could Conor Gallagher be a good fit? Now, I don't mind Conor Gallagher. I'm not overhyped by him. I don't think he's terrible. I think he could be a good addition to the squad, obviously depending on what Postecoglou wants. And you'll hear me say this a lot, because this summer, I think it's all about what does Postecoglou want. We have to get away from being a football team that just buys players that are available, and we need to get to the mode of bringing in players that are what the manager wants. So with that in mind, sorry, look at the state of my hair. So with that in mind, would Conor Gallagher be good? Now, as Sean said yesterday on Spurs Talk Show, when you actually look at a lot of his attributes going forward, he's actually very good. He presses well. He passes into the final third. He gets into the box. He wants to join in with play. But would the Spurs fans take to him? Would they want him? I think it would be very, very 50-50. He's not the James Maddison that people want, but we might not get a James Maddison. He's not a creative playmaker, but he does like to go and join in. Now, granted, he's not had the best of years at Chelsea. Very difficult for everyone at Chelsea this year, especially for him when it was his first proper season in the first team. Very difficult for him to come back. Wasn't getting a lot of game time. He had a lot of games, but not a lot of game time, if that makes sense. He's not the first name on the team sheet. He played in wing-back formations, in 4-4-3 formations, 4-2-3-1 formations. But would he settle down, and would he be good if he was playing regularly, week in, week out, from a manager that believes in him? Could he run through brick walls? I'm just asking the questions. I'm not strongly opinionated on this one either way. Secondly, would Chelsea sell to Tottenham? Would they? Would they sell to us? Do they see us as a rival? Are they going to be above us? Do they see us as a competitor for them this season in the league? Or are Chelsea going to go right back to where they were, fighting at the top of the table, Champions Leagues and stuff? Be very, very interesting. And the next point for Conor Gallagher would be, some of the talk was about 40 to 45 million. Would you pay that for Conor Gallagher? It's not our money, but lots of fans seem really upset when 40 million was bandied about for David Raya. But could this guy come in and be part of a pressing team? Great engine, great work ethic. He plays for England. Could he be the guy? Equally, Carl Walker. I'm not going to go on forever today, guys, in this video. Carl Walker. Apparently, Man City are willing to let him go. Now, lots of the talk early doors is that he is going to go back to Sheffield United. But my point is this: if he is available, would you not go and get him if you were Tottenham Hotspur? Would you not try and get him for a couple of years to bring experience, pace, power, winning mentality into that team? He's played over 220 times with Tottenham in his first spell at the club. Could we see him come back for a second spell? Would the fans want him back? I've talked it to people in a WhatsApp chat today. People saying no, they wouldn't want him back. I look at him and think he'd be our best defender by a mile. Not a lot goes past him. He may be 33, but that boy's engine, his pace, his ability to get himself out of trouble, his ability to get his teammates out of trouble, I think it's an absolute no-brainer. Now, I'm not saying Spurs are in for him. I've clearly just put my 2 and 2 together to get 4. I'm not saying that Spurs are in for this guy. But would you take him? He's gone away. He's had 6 fabulous seasons. 6 fabulous seasons at Manchester City, where he's won 5 leagues, League Cups, FA Cups, Carling Cups, or whatever they're called these days. Carabao Cups, I don't know, whatever they're called. Would you take him? Would he have any interest in coming back to Spurs? I'm not saying he's there for the future. I'm not saying he's there for 10 years. But could we get him into the squad for that winning mentality, to breathe some positivity and that know-how into the team? Because we don't have a lot of that throughout the team. Our best players aren't winners. Our best players don't have that winning mentality. So, would you take him? It's an interesting one, this, for me. He's just won a treble. He's a fantastic player. He was well loved at Spurs beforehand. We've never really replaced him. So let me know what you think. Please like, please subscribe. Hopefully we get Raya over the line in the next few days, whether you want him or not. It looks like he's the keeper that Spurs really want to get over the line. Let's hope that Daniel Levy can go and get a deal done. For once, can he go and get a deal done? I'm not saying he's never got deals done, but we do seem to take forever to get these over the line, don't we? So can we go and get Raya and have that done? Have a number 1 in situ for the first day of pre-season training. I would like to see it happen. There are a lot of players. We're linked with a lot of footballers at the moment. Kulusevski, there's talks that we're trying to get that over the line, but that we don't want to pay the 35 million fee that was in the contract. Again, I've said this before. I'm not sure many people agree with me. I'm not too bothered whether we get Kulusevski or not. I think he's a good player. I just think he's a very inconsistent player. However, I'd love to be proved wrong and him to be consistent next season if we sign him. So please like, please subscribe. We are 11 subscribers away from 6,000. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Much love. The morning rants will be back in 2 weeks. I'm on holiday from tomorrow morning for 2 weeks. I will still have daily videos. Much love. Please subscribe. See you then. Let me know in the chat as well, which players do you want at Spurs, realistically? Which players? Will it be a Maddison? Will it be a Gallagher? Some people want Laporte. Is that realistic? Nelson from the Turkish league. Who are we buying? Let me know. Let's chat. Much love. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody.